2, 1. Welcome, United States. Hold on. Why does it say rotate device? Hello, it's me. Your ugly, beautiful man presents how to draw. Step 1. Need something to draw on. Merry Christmas, everybody. Welcome to the show today. I got blank spaces and time and spaces. Welcome, welcome. This is my art gallery. That's my masterpiece. I'm due to do that in some time in the future, as well as old relics from the world beyond. Wow. And as we're doing this, my camera's broken. I'm a man for space and time. And I'm one of these guys, an Air Force veteran. My producer is in the production studios right now, calling his people and his people's people. Got this magic black pencil. My name is this. That's my name. If you're hearing impaired, I'm sorry, I don't know how to spell it. I do know sign language a little bit. Okay, welcome to my show. It's called, I don't know yet. I haven't decided. It's my pilot. Let's say, first time ever doing anything like this. So I have a few art pieces in the works. It might take years or centuries. If anybody would like to request a thought, maybe something to draw for you people back at home, please leave a message. Subscribe if you like. If you do not, just go away. And I am your post 9/11 artiste. And I do have a beautiful beard this Christmas and Thanksgiving holidays. And as I'm doing this, I'm watching CNBC's live of the Suitcase Show with Howie Mandel. I do voice and interpretations, intimidations, I don't know. So I'm a little gooberish if you want to hear me. I got some strawberry wine in my teeth. And I'm from the great state of Illinois. But I was born in Jacksonville, Florida. Yes, we're going live on Live Nation Saturday night, this Wednesday. This is Sergeant Badass with Badass Weapons of Mass Destruction video. Let me draw you this airplane. Okay, let me describe you what science is. Okay, what is this? Anybody tell me? Beautiful, beautiful. It's a flying pig. Okay. I call it a flying pig. Well, it's got a pigtail. But and it's a rocket ship. And then so we need a cockpit and we need fuel tanks. Over here, vertical stabilizer. But since this don't have ailerons, it's got trailing edges and forward leading edges. So what do we got here? Well, it's a beautiful drawing of Super Pig. Era 1963. Okay. Why? Could anybody tell me who did I draw this after? And what angle are you seeing this? Okay. That label is called Sex Money, Playboy 2009. Okay. I'll show you some of my class paintings. I'm drawing this one for a Picasso remake for Ellen DeGeneres. I don't even know how to spell Picasso or DeGeneres, but I just spelled Ellen. Okay. One Picasso sold for 106.5 million. You're welcome. Doesn't make sense. I get it. This is a new one. If anybody can describe me this historic day in space and time and tell me how great it is to feel this amazing. Got a few blank papers. I'd like to request that the owner of this book was a great inspirer of mine. And say, let me see, what do I need to draw? Okay, the old Stars and Stripes. But let me do something different. I'm gonna draw something patriotic, okay? As I said, I'm a United States Air Force veteran, flying air crewsman. I am a veteran, as we could say. And these are my babies, my little CB Marines, okay? My SEAL Team 6s, my SROs, my not above me's, and those that don't even take the oath below me's. So I like to rotate this device again as Google's telling me to do so. We're at a 6-minute conversation, but I don't want to lose my place in where I am. I just want to draw you this blank sheet. And let me show you my expectations. Post 9/11 veteran on C-130s and an 18-year-old worked on F-16s. I'm not your King Arthur, but thanks for trying. But let me get back to business. Here I am, Mr. Gumby. Okay. Mr. Gumby right there. Okay. Just add that black a little bit into his back line. Just getting the blood flowing a little bit. We'll just keep it simple. You know, any 1 to 3-year-old can draw this. Something I saw back in the 80s on black and white TV. Okay. Nothing special. Just get your arms loose. This is great for memory, and great for creativity, and great for making you feel more peaceful again. So we'll give this guy a little hidden smile in his nonverbals. So show his expression of the density of the clay, which he changes. And here's his little twinkle of his nose. As I say, it's not super art, but it's super nice. Understand? Really kind of got red eyes, maybe. And we're trying to stick with the greens and the reds. And as he's always looking at his red horse, little buddy, as he's skateboarding. So I don't know what this live stuff means, but this is interesting. So let's rotate the device. Welcome back to my show. Here we go. We have Mr. Eyes of Gumby. And let's just do a little. As he's scared from hearing one of these go off. And then I keep those together. Like I said, I'm on lose camera focus. This camera is in my left hand. So the bidding goes at $1, and it just gets better. For Historic Gumby remake. Okay? As it bleeds through. Okay. I'd like to ask America, who's ever listening to this randomly, who is this guy? And then who is this woman? And then who is this man? And what is this? But let's get creative. Like I said, I don't know art that well, but I figure it's the same. It's not the prettiest, but I'm not trying to copy his image so much. Wear a helmet just like this. My war. Out of the billions of Americans that ever stepped foot in the military, how many of our men have actually gone to the battle? Okay, I'll do what black is black. I'm just gonna do this quickly. See, I don't have quite an imagination to escape to. Basically, I learned what I did when I did. Somehow. Okay, there's his arms. Right, early stages of his drawing. That's okay. I'm not trying to get fancy here. I think it's interesting. I add something to a conversation every now and then. As we found out, one Chevy Corvette, highest ever paid is about $3 million. Question still ponders why. For what? There's $1 million on the road. But it says it was a C5 Corvette. Okay. That's all I want to highlight this. I'm just going to finish incomplete. And then, as we're going to draw a blue cloud to insinuate the cloudy, blue wavy sky. I had a green uniform. Same kind of difficulty of this hard copy I did. There you go. Either way, that's a pretty good start. And now, have Orville move right. Okay. John Deere, back in 1986. Let's see how fast we can do this one. Just want to make a little John Deere combine tractor. Okay. Nothing, no big deal. A little boxy, a little different. Okay. So we have a cab here. Little box. Just remember, there's front wheels, back wheels. So,
Can I say something?
yeah. Go ahead.
Why don't you put your thing so they can see your face while you're talking?
As I said, this is the first time trying it. Good suggestion. I'll open that up again. Hey, can I double talk? Okay. So there you are. There I am, maybe. Different scales. All right. This is a black and white. There you go. I said that is the cab. I said it'll get better in a minute. If something else comes to mind. It looks like a little screen, but I feel like this is a little blimp. So let's just change this drawing here. Okay. As I said, this is a green pen. Okay. So I'm here. Okay, it's gonna be over here. Anybody? Well, looks like thunderstorm clouds are coming in, Bo Jackson. Okay, we better go get them, Paul. As Wilbur would say. I'll say nothing runs like a deer. So let's put some deer in this year field.
Can you tell me what's a deer?
DEER with an E. Okay. The deer's that thing. You go, need to get some meat if you're on thy prairie land. Okay. So I'm just drawing what's come to mind. As this land of John Deere harvester. This right here is the mighty Mississippi. This is some prairie in Dubuque, Iowa. That's your interpretation. It's all green, but as we said, Moline itself, it's about 1 mile of river over to Iowa. Okay. Okay. Look, that might be a corn stand, something. Just want to do something. Okay. My house, it's got a few bridges like this one. I'm going to change color and see what happens. Okay. Okay. So I got this land from Iowa to Illinois, right? And this is a mighty fine bridge. As strong as I've seen. It's the I-74 bridge. It had to be the biggest bridge before the Golden Gate Bridge. Even before St. Louis. So if you can identify. Okay. This is going to the Illinois side. This is going to Iowa side. Okay, this is America, but it needs some support down this 100-year-old plus bridge. Okay. Ice flows. From what state does ice flow before it gets to me? Anybody got any suggestions? Because it rushes down, and we're going to need some locking dams when there was a drought back in 2014. Didn't know what happened that season. They said they had to dredge the Mississippi River so the fish can survive, which understandably makes correct sense. That said, it says, when is this bridge gonna fall down so we're gonna build a new one after some people are dead? Not that I have to prepare any conversations like that at all. Just Michigan had one not too long ago, and I've never seen this bridge ever get built. Who did? The New Deal happened. Let me just ask this question. Johnny, will you figure out this answer for me for my special guest of historians? And what year did the I-74 bridge take span?
1903.
He may be right. So, 1903. I'll just confirm his correctness because I have looked it up before. Okay, so the John Deeres and the Harvester Works, they go side by side. It's kind of really different between a red and yellow, fighting on the same river plain. So up here, over here we have Case IH Country, the red international harvesters of his day. Okay, don't worry about where those lines blend. It's just gonna go up close to the mountains. Okay. Then we got this John Deere-like perspective. So then we got another high industry standard, which is pretty, let's say aluminum. Let's say in this orange area. Produces aluminum to the standard of our Boeing International and Airbus jets. As we say, of course. But what is he looking at? What does this man see in the darkness? I'll take some of this orange, green marker. Well, this is a Illinois tornado that happened out in 2016. Okay, as I said, this would be the water, but it's a little sludgy. I don't want to get too carried away, but it's a good idea in the making. We'll go back to it in a little bit. We have some bleed proof, Pablo Picasso when we come back, and still a Playboy installment. That is a darkroom camera obscura, and we'll come back after these moments. But I'm at 24 minutes, so we'll just go to commercial break, brought to you by Boeing, Lockheed Martin, or General Dynamics, or Raytheon, brought to you by the Air Force veteran.